Hello everyone, this is Shay in Fort Rock, Oregon. It is still July 5th. This is part 2, so if you missed part 1, you're going to want to go back and check it out. So we are still at the Fort Rock Museum, and we have moved on to the Meyer cabin. The Minkenmeyer and the Primrose families came from the Willamette Valley in 1909. George built this log cabin in 1910 before marrying Hazel. My great-grandmother's name was Hazel. In 1914. Dr. Thom delivered their 2 children, Beatrice and George. The children played in the area around Cow Cave, now Fort Rock Cave. In later years, Hazel met with Dr. Luther S. Cressman, an anthropologist of the University of Oregon, and due to part of her interest in the cave, Dr. Cressman initiated an excavation of the cave, resulting in the discovery of the Fort Rock sandals. So this apparently is his cabin. So it's got, like, these are all instruments to use to trap animals. Oh, he's got a low ceiling compared to the last one. The other one was rather a tall ceiling. There's a lot of look at that cook stove. The table, very still intimate. That's a very small area to move in. And then it looks like there's some articles and things on these guys. And I did do a close-up picture. That's kind of like a drawing or something. Oh, this is an old sewing. That's cool. It's kind of dark in here a little bit. Probably because the sun needs to shift. Ooh, look at that old hope chest. Very, very cool. Oh, here's another photo. It's hard because of the glare. Very interesting. Look at that. Well, that's a bigger cabinet for the kitchen, I guess, because that one seems very small. Okay, so we are moving on to the blacksmith shop. The blacksmith shop is a replica built in 2006. It displays many artifacts and tools donated to the museum. The siding was donated. Okay, wait. The blacksmith was kept busy shoeing horses, repairing harnesses, and making and repairing all kinds of ironwork, including farm equipment, horseshoes, hinges, tools, etc. They became the repairmen for the cars and trucks that started appearing in the valley. Be sure to view the old horse-drawn farm equipment behind this building, the planter hay rack, 3 Fresno reapers and swathers. Near the school are field rollers and another old swather, all horse-drawn. Oh, he must be talking about all these. I have no clue what a swather is. If you do, throw it down in the comments so that the rest of us know what it is. I'm assuming it's something to do with farming. So, like, this is tools. That's interesting that looks like one of those spinning wheels, like Rumpelstiltskin on the spinning thing, but it's like for farming. There's a lot of, these are bridle bits found on the desert. Wow. That's interesting. Look at those old wagon wheels. Those are so cool. The Reaper. Oh, there's a couple of them. Look how big that one blade is. Lots of cool. Oh, look at these. That one's from Montana. And then Oregon, 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 Oregon. there would have been one from Canada, we would have had my whole ancestry right there. From Manitoba, Canada, from the 1700s all the way down to today. That's funny. Oh, look at these old wheels. Oh, there's stuff on the side here too. Old tires. That's a crazy looking ladder type thing. I have a couple big saw blades like that. Looks like some kind of an apple tree. And there's paths that go in between all of these. Oh, look at this old gas pump. That's cool. Let me see if there's anything on it. The blacksmith shop. And then it goes on to the Catholic Church, known as the St. Rose of Lima Catholic Church. The St. Rose Church was built in 1918 on land donated by Alex. I don't know how to pronounce these people's names. The only building constructed especially for worship. The church was erected as a result of a conflict between the Protestants and the Catholics. It's ridiculous that Christians fight. It's absolutely ridiculous. The church is also known as St. Bridget's Catholic Church. It was known in the town of Fleetwood, about 11 miles east of Fort Rock. Was done in 1988. It forms the centerpiece of the Homestead Village Museum. The church is still used for weddings and memorials. So, let me get out in front so we can actually look at the building itself. It's a beautiful building. Look at that. Like that, the sky all around it, just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Donated by the Godson and O'Keefe families. Oh, these stairs are seriously steep. Oh, I'm so glad for the handrail. Praise the Lord. I like that it's got the steps that goes up and it gives you, look at that, a balcony with the window. Oh, that is prime. So cool. Available. Oh, look, there's a picture of it, black and white. Then you have the pews going up, not 2, 4. So you have 9 pews. And then this must be for like confession, you know. Please do not touch. There's another piano. That's so tiny. But there's the different seatings. Look at that. Boy, if you're cold and sitting next to that, woo! And then come up in here. And then this looks like the women's area back here. A couple of, look at that old sewing machine. You've got some beautiful quilts. The Watering Hole Tavern. Oh, all the businesses and stuff. That's interesting. Little Holly Hobby. That's what that reminds me of. I'm going to step over these wood pieces because that's very intimidating. Ooh, then we have the view. That's pretty cool. And then there's some clothing. I'm sorry about the glare. There's a violin, some old shoes. And then we have some pendants and some everything. And there's like a little article. I don't know if you guys can zoom in or not on some of this stuff. But let's check out what song. Shells of Ocean, Turn Back, Pharaoh's Army. Oh, that's cool. All right, so, oops, where are we at? Okay, we did the blacksmith. Okay, so now, oh, this one's such a hard name. It's like they're like, yeah, let's come up with the hardest names possible. I have to look and see what I'm doing to step down. So, this is called the Bo Diminger Cabin. Simon came to Fort Rock around 1912, leaving his wife and 2 children in the valley. A carpenter by trade, his home was only one of the 2-story houses in the area. His skill is noted in the window seals, the built-in shelves in the corner of the parlor, and the stairwell closet. Simon returned to the valley after the death of his daughter. Shortly after leaving the Fort Rock Valley, he died from injuries from a fall off of a roof. I'm assuming this is like some kind of outhouse or shed. Probably just a shed, because that's an awful... No, there's 2 doors. That's a double outhouse. This is my first time seeing a double outhouse. I didn't realize that. I always thought it was a shed when I walked past it many times before. So this is his 2-story house. The Bo Dig Heimner home. Look at that bench. That's hilarious. Okay. So you walk in. This would be the entryway with the cook stove. There's a cupboard. So I guess you walk in through the kitchen. This is the kitchen door. Some shelves. Wash bin to wash clothes. Nice tall window. It literally goes to the top of the ceiling on the first floor. Here's an article about it. It looks like a picture of them moving it here. And I don't know what that is. A deed or something? Look at the wallpaper. Look at the kids' potty seat for training. A bed. Another painting. Oh, this is another door. So maybe this... Oh, I don't know how this house goes, but... Ooh, that's a skinny chair. Look at that. I barely would fit on it. And then there's like a sled for pulling, and then there's this painting. You know, I'm a painter. Maybe I should... I do landscapes. I didn't even think about coming and... Okay, now these stairs are tricky. Oh. They're very, very steep. Okay, hold on a second. My leg does not like stairs, so I have to be very cautious. Here is an old steamer trunk, or... Oh, look at this rug. That's cool. It's very hot up here. Small bed. That's a tiny pot stove. Okay, I'm going to pause you to go down because I'm just a little too intimidated. Okay, sorry about that. You can look inside the cupboard. Wow, that's a crazy looking strainer. Look at the tiny... Like, this is a sheet of paper. You see how small that... 1 cup of coffee. Or 1 or 2 small cups. Well, we probably overindulge here in America. Anyway, this is the garden. Oh, we made it to the back side. Homestead garden. This garden is a representative of what the homesteader would have grown. Plants have included potatoes, onions, cabbage, rhubarb, chives, garlic, beets, parsnips, and carrots. It is common knowledge in this area that you do not plant your garden until the snow is off Hagar Mountain. Ah, this is where I got this information from. The steep-sided volcanic peak visible far to the south, towering above Silver Lake. Volunteers are bussing, taking care of the garden in memory of homesteader Roberta Buick Miles. Because there's a Buick cabin. That's why I paused there. Look how beautiful these flowers are. Got my shadow in there. I can't see the screen of the phone. This is asparagus that's gone to seed. That's fantastic. This is what I want mine to look like. But mine just looks like a big overgrown bush. Those are all rhubarb. And it looks like they just watered. Oh my gosh, look, this is an old plowing tool. Those are green onions for sure. I don't know what's planted in between. But that is cool. This is a little gate that goes in. They welcome. Interesting. I love it because what... Oh, I wonder what that is. That's a crazy looking... I have these I let grow in my yard because it's whatever normal out here. This is called the Webster House. A little flower garden out front. The Webster cabin, I'm sorry. In 1912, Britt and Glenn Webster and their 6-year-old son moved to the Fort Rock Valley. The Websters became successful livestock operators breeding cattle. Carl went to grade school in Fort Rock and then boarded in Portland for high school. Oh, Carl was a skilled trapper, sending coyote hides to New York. He kept a penciled account of his trap lines on the bedroom door casings. The Websters lived the rest of their lives in Fort Rock. Miss Webster died in 1970, Britt in 1972, the year I was born. Carl died in 1985, and in his will, he donated his cabin to the museum. So I had to throw a little piece of myself in there, because, you know, ooh, my eyes need to adjust. Look at that stove. That's cool. Interesting. Oh, now she had some cabinetry. She was like, I need more. I need some drawers. Oh, she got a corner one too. Look at that. Oh, there's there's a photo of him. Glenn and Britt Webster. Picture that was in the Webster home. Oh, so this stuff was actually in their home. That's cool. Look at that. Looks like an old car mirror. Only one was eating at a time though. And then it looks like we've got some tools. Those are some horse stirrups. Some more bottles. I don't even know what that is. Some more horse. So this must be his farming tool. There's not a lot of room in here. Hardwood saw. A buck saw. I'm glad that some stuff is labeled. Look at this view. Like, whoa. Okay, so what are we at? Oh, we're at 18 minutes. Okay. Peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmill. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Part 3 will be coming up next. Look, your feet are touching the wall. Your head is touching the wall. Oh, here, we'll look at all this stuff. Ooh, look at that purple oil lamp. That's cool. You'll have to pause and, you know, this is a closet. Oh, fancy. Fancy. You got 2 shelves and some hooks. Fancy. Oh, I love the way the doors are solid. Tiny doors, but look how solid that is. The knots on the wall. All right. I'm ending this video and we'll start in a new one. Bye.